So, the future of this YouTube channel sounds really dramatic and serious, and it's not. I just want to communicate this with you guys somehow, and a short video like this seems to make a lot of sense. So, that's what this is. Some things are going to stay the same, and some things are going to change slightly, and it's all for the better. I've basically just noticed that I've been treating this channel of mine a little bit too randomly, and it's just all over the place. That needs to be restructured and thought about. It's not just to please the YouTube algorithm or anything like that. Maybe a little bit, but also just freeing myself up, allowing myself to produce whatever I want and have different ways than just one to publish things. And this is how it goes. First of all, this channel right here, Accurate Beats, my main YouTube channel. This is where I'll keep posting my edited, somewhat thought through and worked on YouTube videos. We're talking gear reviews, gear demos, maybe a little bit of like edited beat making, tips and tricks about home studio stuff, you know, all around beat making. Everything is going to stay the same like that. I'm not going to make content on video games or whatever. We're talking about beats and music production, and the main channel is the main channel with higher quality kind of stuff. The main plan is basically to keep videos on this channel informative, inspiring, somewhat educational or helpful in any way, shape or form. To me, that's what I set out to do on YouTube. That's what we're going back to. Everything else about like me making beats for hours on a live stream, that's gonna have a different place. Different audience, different place, different thing. Makes sense. Now on to my second YouTube channel that I started a few weeks ago, I think. It's called Inaccurate, or Inaccurate Beats, depending on how you read the name, because it's kind of confusing. That channel's now going to be the place for pretty much everything else. Everything that's not a high production value kind of video that's well thought out and to the point. So we're talking behind the scenes content. Kinda. That's also where I'm gonna have the opportunity to do deeper dives into something that I did cover on the main channel that I just want to go a little bit deeper into. So that's the second channel, and also all my live streaming content that we're gonna talk about in a minute, that's also gonna end up on the second channel as videos. My way of feeling free to do whatever. Maybe I want to reorganize the entire studio and for some reason document that and make that into a video without like super high quality or whatever. That goes on the second channel. That's perfect for that. Which now brings us to the live streams. So we're gonna move all my live streaming shenanigans over to Twitch. Twitch.tv/accurate_beats. Well, all the links gonna be down below anyway, so that's something like that. We'll do hangouts and Q&As and long-winded beat making sessions of me just working on beats in the studio, struggling. I love doing that stuff, and I love sharing that on stream, and Twitch makes a lot of sense. All that long form, super slow and relaxed good stuff. That's Twitch. And we also have this beat review series of live streams that I've done on YouTube so far. We've done 26 episodes at this point, and we have built this small but really engaged community of like-minded people. And it's a really cool thing, and that's going to continue, but now on Twitch. Anyone who's watching, a follower, subscriber, viewer, whatever, can submit a beat to the show. We're going to listen to it live on stream and then get into over-analyzing everything. Both me and people in the chat room are trying to provide feedback and some constructive criticism, and it's just a really nice and cool environment to do that in. So hopefully people are going to follow to Twitch and be a part of that. And then the full recording of the beat review live stream becomes a video on YouTube, on the second channel, Inaccurate Beats. Because some people that enjoys that live show is watching it after the fact, or listening to it as a podcast, because it pretty much just feels like a radio show too. All about music, production, and tips and tricks and feedback. So that's also gonna move. A lot of the people in that community are also members on the Discord channel. Again, link down below. And you don't have to, but you could. It's actually not too complicated at all. If you just want to follow me for the stuff I do when it comes to, you know, gear reviews, talking about tech, home studio shenanigans, a little bit of beat making tips and tricks and whatever, just keep following this channel. That's good enough. But if you want everything that I'm posting even though it's not always the best stuff. I don't know if that's true. Everything I do is amazing, of course, but some of the videos are gonna be a little bit more, you know, a little bit less easily consumed. Let's put it that way. Follow Inaccurate, my second channel. And if you want to hang out on a live stream or participate in something like the beat review, I'm also thinking about a way to make beats together with my followers or people watching. That's a later question, but you know, stuff like that is going to happen on Twitch. All the links are down below. Things are going to change a little bit, but I think this is a positive thing. And that's the entire message for this video. Thanks a lot.
Accurate Beats.